Hello guys and welcome to Python programming tutorials by Amul's Academy. Today in this tutorial we are discussing about how to print stars in alphabetical T shape, and this code is also similar to the previous pattern programs. So let's begin with the code. Okay, this is our output and here we can see stars in different row and column. That is, to print stars in different row and column we are using two for loop. One is for printing stars in the row and another one is to print stars in column. And there are 7 rows and 5 columns are there. So here at the beginning of the code we can see the for loop. This for loop is to print stars in the row, and here row is the variable name and we are using range function. And in the output there are 7 rows, so I'll mention 7 here. This for loop is to print stars in the row, and inside that for loop we are using another for loop, and that is to print stars in the column. And here call is the variable name, and here I'll mention 5 because in the output there are 5 columns are there. If you want you can change this number. And inside this for loop we are using if else conditional statement. That is, we want to print stars in alphabetical T shape. For that we need condition, so we are using if else conditional statement here. And after if keyword we need to mention the condition, that is in which row and column you want to print star. So if we see the output, first we'll start with the column, and here we can see in column 2 we want to print star in each row. So my first condition will be, I'll check whether column is equal to 2. And I'll mention OR here. This is the logical OR operator, and in the logical OR if any one of the input is true then output will be true. That is, here if any one of the condition becomes true then it will print star there. And we'll go to the next condition. We are done with the column, so we'll go to the row, and here we can see at the row 0 we want star, but at that time column should be not equal to 2 because we already printed this star. So I'll write condition like this. I'll check whether row is equal to 0. If it is true then column should not be equal to 2. Alright. Okay, this is my condition. That is, first we are checking whether column is equal to 2. If it is true then I want to print star. And this is my second condition where I am checking row is equal to 0. If it is true then this should be true. That's why I use logical AND here. In the case of logical AND, if both the inputs are true then only output is true. That is, if both this condition becomes true then only it will print star there. Then colon. Inside the if body will print star, and here end is empty string. That is, in print's default value of end will be /n, but here in our output after printing one star I want another star immediately after that, and I don't want any space or new line between them. That's why I used empty string here. And if this condition becomes false then control goes to the else part and it will print space. And here we can see space. This space is because of the execution of else part. And next, inside the first for loop we are using print. It's because after printing stars in one row we want to go to the next line to print star. That's why we are using print here. So now we are done with our code. So we need to save this and run this. And here we can see stars in alphabetical T shape. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll meet you in next class. Till then, take care.